YouTube, what's going on? What's going on? And we back. This is Backdoor TV 700 ENT, and we're gonna do a quick little video. This is Boss who killed Bloodmoney Part 4, starring Bosstop, Chief Keef, Sosa, OTF, Front Street, 051. We're gonna throw a little bit of everybody in it. Um, I want to give a big shout out to everybody that support the channel. We had 300,000 views, over 300,000 views on the channel. I want to give everybody a shout out who've been supporting this Blood Money series. So like I said, we're not a huge channel, but at least we addressing the issues that a lot of other channels are not addressing. And I got a lot coming up. I've been grinding real hard for the channel. Couple surprises coming up for you guys, and we're gonna jump into it. But y'all show a lot of love in the comment section, man. Y'all be showing a lot of love in the comment section, man. As y'all can see, I answer as much as I can, and I make it a point to answer, cause y'all be in the comment section. Y'all be really putting me onto a lot and making me really sit back and say, maybe things is not the way I thought it was. I'm not the type of person that's closed-minded to other people's ideas, you know. And that's why I think a lot of people rock with me, because this is not like a show like oh, it's all about me. Anyway, so we're gonna get into Who Killed Blood Money part 4. Um and we already I think we just gonna start it off where I originally I'm not even gonna tell the same story I told before about how I heard about Chief Keef and all these guys. We're just gonna take it back to I don't have the hugest window of time, so we're gonna just take it back to the summer of 2014, Chirac. And why is it saying close app? We're gonna press X on here. I hope it don't stop the video. All right, yeah. So and like I said, aside from the video, I want to give a 1,000 shout outs to the subscribers and the viewers and everybody all the other channels that share my content. As far as in the suggestions, views, I'm grateful, man, to see my name pop up there. The T-Roy video, we had 120,000. The channel altogether, we had over 300,000. I'm trying to figure out a way to do 3 giveaways. I don't know how. What type of contest I can make. I think I'm gonna do something. Maybe where the first couple people that follow the Twitter or the Instagram. Like I said, I'll get back to you guys. But I got three prizes. It might be a Backwoods hoodie. That's in third prize. The second prize might be, I don't know, a 2K video game for Xbox or PS2, depending on what game console you have. And the first prize, I don't really know what the first prize would be yet. I want to make it something like maybe $200 or something. I don't know. So if y'all got an idea of what y'all want as far as prizes go, 1 to 3, like I said, don't be a stranger. I got a lot of subscribers that hit me up in the comment section, and we go in. So back to the video. Due to construction, I haven't been able to really record. Due to construction, where I record the videos that I haven't been able to record as much as I want to, but I stay in touch with the culture and I know what's going on. So back to the video. Yeah. So we're gonna go to the summer of 2014, where that really piqued my interest, and a lot of events happened. A lot of events happened between. Let's just be clear. Like what I was trying to articulate to you guys in part 1 is I felt like in 2014, Old Block was out for blood, and what was I saying? Because I really, even though I didn't make it, even though I didn't make a video, I still was just making the videos, and I was still creating part 4, even though I didn't drop anything. So anyway, Old Block was on Demon Time in 2014, and that's around that little area is the time that really made me think that maybe it could have been a way old block had some that like that 24 that 2014 little that the summer, it's the spring and the summer of 2014. I think this is before Get Back Gang really, got big. That little era is what made me always feel like it could have been a way that maybe maybe O Block had something to do with the Blood Money getting killed or backdoored. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I was under the impression that maybe it was Ki, the male Ki, or it could have been the female Ki. But I don't think it was the female Ki, bro. I don't think it was the female Ki. But I'm gonna tell you what I think like really happened. Like, I'm starting to think that in this whole Chirac thing is more backdoors than you think. But since the beef is so public, dudes let the ops claim them because they can't claim them. You get what I'm trying to say? Y'all get where I'm coming from? Like, let's say I'm O Block, I'm O Block, I'm O Block Whistle Boy or something, whatever you want to call it, and I got beef with somebody from from STL. Now, somebody like anybody come try to get down on me, and I hit them up. Now, I know that my dude from O Block been beefing with this dude from from STL. So once I body him and nobody know what's going on, it's nothing for this dude to claim the body. Everybody know they've been beefing, and it's gonna make him look good on the street without actually having to put in work. So now the streets gave him a body. Me and dude know it's imaginary, but I'm letting him keep the body because I don't want to go to jail, and he letting me let him keep the body because he need a body under his belt. So now when he really catch a body, he got two on the streets. So you don't know what that could do for him. That could do a plethora. And I'm not trying to. I'm just saying this could do different. For every action is a reaction. So now if that dude got two bodies, he could be a gang chief. He could easily get a call from out of town for put a bag on somebody's head for 50K, anything. It's already rumors that TB, KI, Melly, it's known, King Von, that it's known that these guys could get a bag for 10 to 20,000 for a body. That's why nobody. Let me tell you, bro. Nobody. A lot of people didn't trust Ki. No, a lot of people didn't trust Von and Melly, bro. And Melly and Von relationship go deep into what I even think. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna just run down a couple of events that happened that really that transpired between O Block. It's basically, you basically look at it like, if you want to look at it from the way I see it, it's O Block, OTF versus Front Street GBE. Now I say that because Front Street is like was family with Chief Keef and Fredo and them. So family ties go deeper than anything. This is why Little Durk wasn't able to when Little Durk was doing that campaign against Sosa, saying he couldn't come back and all of this, and he had the streets, and even if he bought the streets and had the shooters, it was still people that wasn't gonna leave Chief Keef no matter what. Now it's also rumored that allegedly Blood Money has shot O Block C Murder. So that's already blood spill, and we already had the situation where I think Blood Money had to let off a shot inside. Well, that was a situation. That was the same situation. So we already got blood spill. We already got Bosstop and somebody else who I really will never know who the other person was. I think I do know who the other person was, but I just forgot because it's been so long. That it was a shot fired in Chief Keef house and remember the Jeep Cherokee got stole. Remember when Chief Keef was living in Chicago still? He was living close to the hood or whatever. So that's blood spilt already. So the biggest problem that we have is black people don't know how to express themselves. Like, we don't know how to express ourselves. we thirsty as hell. People be thirsty as hell, bro. Let me tell you, bro. I got family that's in the industry and in the music industry. I got rich family members, bro. You know, I'm not rich, but anyway, when you doing music, I don't know if this is the same because a lot of things change. But back in the day when Sosa was blowing up, this is how it was with a lot of projects, bro. Like you'll do a project. Let's say you do a project and you got, if he got $6 million for the project, the advance money he got probably was maybe like 500,000. But people on O Block thought he had that whole $6 million. This is where the problem originally. This is where the problem first started. People in O Block People in Old Block was mad when Sosa got on. He started bringing dudes around who they felt he didn't grow up with. But people in Old Block tried to treat Sosa like a goofy. So, so no matter what Durk tried to do as far as the campaign with with O Block and THF 46, Chief Keef had 600 and still some people in O Block, and he had Front Street. So this created the division, which I said would start the civil war that we wouldn't really know about, but we felt was there. People from Chirac knew in that area, but the war between Front Street, O Block, OTF, and GBE. So, like I said, when you mix family, the back door is always open. But Bosstop is not no weak dude. I mean, he got family that's GDs and no love, you know. And Vaughn and like I said, Vaughn and Bosstop got a lot of respect in a lot of places in Iraq or whatever. But I feel like Boss Top tricked T Roy and Vaughn out of they spot. Boss Top, you know, when things went left for him and Chief Keef, he made it a point to I felt like I said, he made it a point to trick T Roy and Vaughn out of a spot with Sosa. Because T Roy was gonna be a rapper and Sosa was gonna endorse that, but Vaughn, I guess he also was in Von ear saying like he using he like probably like Sosa using O Block as a brand, but he ain't paying the guys. And Chief keep looking at it like y'all gotta wait for the bread because like I was trying to articulate to you guys before. Like I was trying to articulate to you guys before. Like sometimes like back in the day when you would do a project, you get the advance money, but it take like say it take a year to get your money. A year in the music industry is 11 months. So they give you your advance money. That's supposed to help you for a couple months. And people run through that. After you got your advance money, you get your real money in 11 months. You don't get it all the way at once. So what I was trying to articulate to you guys in videos prior, like a lot of things in the hood is misunderstandings and hurt feelings, bro. I'ma say it in the layman's terms. I'ma say it to y'all like that. So when you see bodies dropping and blood spilling and mothers crying, that's what it all boils down to. Hurt feelings. And let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you. I don't care what y'all say about me, what y'all think about me, bro. A dude trying to talk to your girl, even if she a thought or a bird, she could be your thought or your bird, and that'll have you like who like. Let me tell you, be surprised. The littlest stuff in this world start the biggest things. What they said, the STL old black war started over a girl. I believe it, bro. Not blaming nothing on the woman, because we all grown. But at the end of the day, like, um, you'd be surprised. All of this stuff, all of these events, and all of these wars, and all of these videos, and all of this stuff started over hurt feelings, misunderstandings, betrayal. That's why it's backdoor TV. you know, the government backdooring us. If you want to, what I'm saying, we're gonna get into that, not in this video, but like I said, like it's definitely deep, bro. So we're gonna go into the summer of 2014, and I had to go look up. Like I said, there was so many events that happened. Remember, I kept telling y'all in the other videos there was a lot of events that happened but I didn't have everything really sorted out. So I went back to 2014, and like I said, that summer, Old Block was on Demon Time. And wait, okay, so an old block member. Let's just get some of the details down. So an old block member shot at Sosa crib March 29th. Blood Money was killed April 9th. Ki was shortly killed April 11th. This is the female Ki. Vaughn shoots or kills somebody at Big Mike party on May 29th. So I'm trying to get what other events happened, because let me tell you, I went to 2014, bro. Like I was trying to tell y'all before what I was gonna do, and there's a lot. There was a lot of events that happened in that whole 2014. So another thing is Sosa was investing in Front Street members music wise and not old block members, and they felt the way. And you know, sometimes when somebody get mad at you when you gonna spend money, you might feel away like looking at them like, how you gonna get mad at me for how I'm spending my money? So that always creates confusion, you know. So once again, shout out to the viewers, the subscribers, everybody. Um, we can't also forget that Blood Money made Blood Money made a song dissing Durk, and Durk made a song dissing Blood Money. Well, not a whole song, but it was just a line. He made a line saying he's sipping Blood Money, and Bosstop made a line saying he was sipping Blood Money too. So we not saying that. I ain't saying that he did do it or he didn't do it, but I want to think it could have been either T-Roy and C Murder, or Bosstop and C Murder. You know. Or it could have been C Murder and Vaughn if T Roy was really locked up. Cause I had a little timeline. Let me see. I had a little timeline of when T Roy was locked up during that time too. I'm trying to find it. Like I'm trying to see when was T Roy out of jail. Like wait, let me see. Once again, shout out to the viewers and subscribers, man. Definitely appreciate y'all, man. Y'all made my birthday. R.I.P. Joey, Banger, Squirrel, or everybody we lost. U-Pop. So I can't find this thing with T-Roy. Let's see. Okay, so some people say T-Roy was locked up April, but I think April 15th. Yeah, 2014. So like I said, all of these dates is really mixed up. But like I said, Old Block was on Demon Time on that 2014, and this was before Get Back Game. So if it was, like I said, if it was anybody that could have did it, I say my top two picks could have been C Murder and Vaughn, or it could have been Bosstop and C Murder. But whatever it is, I don't think V Roy or T Roy did it. I think they was there though. You know, I think the back door is definitely open. Um, and dudes letting dudes just claim bodies just to keep the heat off of them. Maybe Bosstop didn't have nothing to do with it. Maybe he sent um maybe he just saying it was Vaughn and T-Roy because they both dead, but he really know the truth. It was him, and like I said, that would be a good alibi too, saying the dudes who did it is because, you know, like I said, T-Roy and Vaughn is dead. So if he said he did it, it would be nothing for him to say that. Like, you know, but like I said, like I told you I was gonna do when I made part 1 through part 3. I kept telling y'all there was a string of events that happened. I just be so busy, bro. Trying to get, like, YouTube is not easy, and this is I sacrifice a lot to do YouTube. Like I could have been making money off YouTube, but I chose to try to push the channel to make it real and entertaining and gritty for y'all, bro. Like, cause I'm gonna make money regardless. You know, and I got a lot of, I'm grinding for the channel, bro. I got a lot of lit stuff coming up, man. So, let's get back into it. Now, despite what people may think, Bosstop is a hitter, bro. Bosstop is a real serious dude for a minute, bro. He been in Cook County and he got clout. He got a lot of respect in the streets, bro. He got a lot of people behind him. He got GDs behind him. He got a lot of family from No Love. Like I said, some of them are GDs that be with BDs. He got a lot of the young guys that look up to him, bro. Like what y'all gotta understand sometime, the dudes that you see on the screen got clout, but the dudes that these young guys see in person that they could talk to in person, that go a long way. And sometimes not being that man on the moon, being reachable and being people having access to you will give you more power than somebody that's in the Netherlands or in Africa and somewhere else where like look at the G Herbo situation, bro. That shit with Cairo really humbled him. He had to get back in the trenches. You gotta learn how to do both, but some people gotta understand too, zero plus zero makes zero. So sometimes you gotta take a time out and But I always say Boss Top like tricked a lot of people. He manipulated a lot of situations, but and I don't say it all the way in a bad way. I'll say that sometimes if you beefing with somebody, I'll say in a lot of ways, and I don't want to be too extreme, but the beef that Boss Top and Chief Keef had was something similar, like the beef with Little Durk and Melly had, because it was extra personal. Those are some of the most personal beefs in the game. I'll say yeah, I say some of the most personal beefs in the game. Vaughn, Modell, Chief Keef, Durk, Melly, Zoo, Melly, LA, Poppy and Poppy, TB and 051, Lil Reese, Durk. What other, the most personal ones? There was a lot of beefs in Chirac that was overly personal, bro, and it captivated the world. Like you gotta understand, bro. The reason why this Chirac thing blew up, in my opinion, bro, I forgot who said it. I don't know if it was Trenches or it was I forgot who said it, but whoever said it was definitely on to something, bro. Oh, no, it was Bodell. Shout out to Bodell, bro. Shout out to Bodell. This is where a lot of people messed up drill, bro, because some people don't even care about the music no more. They just come for the death. That's the only problem with it. And when you come just for the death and you don't come for the music at all, then it's like, then you want your artist to be. It's like dudes want their artists to do real shit, but then they don't want the artists to have real consequences, and that's not how life go, bro. But as far as this beef with Chief Keef and Bosstop, it's basically like, don't get it twisted. Sosa still got a lot of people in the rack that's gonna ride for him, bro. Sosa still got a lot of people in the rack that's gonna ride for him. But Bosstop got the shorties in the rack. He got the shorties in, like the situation with Muna and Aroy. Like Bosstop not letting it. Like I'm sure the Jump Out gang, the Jado, like Jump Out gang is the younger boys. They want to let O Block Mon come, Amon or Mono would come back around, but Bosstop, he not letting that go down. And they jumped on it. And once upon a time, they jumped on old Black Aroy for talking about Chief Keef. So him and Top was cool. Look at the alliance. I think it's alliance with Boss Top and Little Durk. And I think shout out to Trenches News, bro. He said something that's real important. Letting go, letting go of people. Letting go of people that know your secrets could be very dangerous. And yeah, like I was saying, letting go of people that know your secrets could be real dangerous. And if once Blood Money dissed Durk, and then the problems, Chief Keef leaving Durk in jail. Not We got to remember though how a lot of this started. Is Sosa not just the bad guy. At the end of the day, the reason why you got to look at how all of this started, right? Chief Keef was gonna sign Lil Durk, Fredo, and Reese, but Reese and Lil Durk didn't want to be under Chief Keef. This is ego and pride. This is what messed them up. So the little money that they had, they blew their little money. So Chief Keef's looking like, all right, you don't wanna, you don't wanna get down. What can I do? Like, so then, look at the situation with, Reese always stuck by his side. He always had Reese, but Reese got into a lot of situations in Chicago that he probably would have never had to get into if he was, if he would have stuck by Sosa. Like, let me tell you, having pride at the wrong times in your life could be very costly. Like, a lot of situations would have been different if dudes would have waited for the money and not been so thirsty, or not been so, a lot of situations could have went different. You know, if T Roy would have stuck by Sosa's side, the HK might be alive to this day. What else? Like I was saying, when Trenches was saying keep dudes by your side, Bezu, Durk, and Bosstop definitely got a lot, know a lot of secrets about each other. I would bet, and I think Vaughn was starting to see the writing on the wall with a lot of situations. Now, like I said, when I was speaking up for Chief Keef, the feds already pressed him and said you can't have these old black dudes around you too tough, and if you do, we're gonna start. He already knew, like the same thing they was gonna make Vaughn the kingpin, they would have made Sosa the kingpin and put everything on him. So Chief Keef couldn't really pop out so much anyway, and Chief Keef already seen dudes wasn't for him. The way, see, Front Street was different. Front Street was gonna ride no matter what. Front Street got a lot of hitters. Now, I don't know if it's a body drop between both of them, but I definitely know it's already shots fired between both of them. Look at the HK situation, like, and I'm gonna do a video on that. I don't even know how much I should put out as far as the HK situation, but the beef between these two groups is very real, you know. So I got a little audio video. I got a little video on that situation. I'm about to run that for y'all right now. Like I said, this is Backdoor TV 700 ENT. This is Who Killed Bloodmoney 4. I'm gonna make this a nice long one for y'all. Pause and just so just sit tight.
Fans thought he was next up, but after beefing with his own homies, he was allegedly kicked out of the crew and had his chain snatched. Here's what happened. A couple months ago, an OTF member named Bezu hopped on IG Live to call out Mimo. During the session, Bezu showed off a chain that was allegedly snatched from Mimo and said, I'm Mimo killer from now on. Bezu sending shots directly at Mimo shocked fans, but Zoo wasn't the only one. According to rumors, Lil Durk wanted to throw hands with Mimo and set him up to get his chain snatched. But before we get into that, we gotta rewind to where this all allegedly started, when Mimo embarrassed Durk by getting his chain snatched by the ops. A few years ago, OTF and 600 was tight, but when Lil Durk started to become one of the hottest artists in the game, 600 allegedly got jealous of his success. Supposedly, there was never no real beef, but something went down behind the scenes that was creating tension. Durk and the rest of OTF is still cool, but they're not as close as they used to be. One thing that might have been part of the problem was Durk signing rappers from 600 to OTF. Around that time, Buka from 600 went over to OTF and started rocking with them. And then, Durk's brother D-Thing ended up signing Mimo after that. Rumors say that Durk never really liked Mimo, but he's never confirmed that himself. Fans peep how Durk never pushed Mimo's music like he did other dudes in OTF, and it seemed like Mimo was getting put on the back burner. And something went down that gave Durk a real reason to have beef. In 2019, a rapper named TTB Nez went live on Instagram showing off an OTF chain. But it wasn't just a normal OTF piece. The chain Nez had was a special one with the words 600 Boys Forever on it. Durk had a few of these made for artists from 600, so the ops getting one was a major embarrassment. Nez ain't say whose chain it was, but his homie Drilla hopped in the comments and said, somebody explain this, and we gonna make your little shit look good. We gonna put a real chain with it. At Mimo from 600. No one knows what really happened, but Mimo came out and said he didn't get his chain snatched and that his own cousin stole it. He went on social media to defend himself and said, it's one thing getting caught lacking, but for a motherfucker that sets you up, it's pure snake shit. Especially a motherfucker with your same bloodline. They do anything for some clout, and I see the same motherfucker that was just on his trying to get down. They show you they only love you when it's beneficial. No matter how it happened, Mimo still lost his chain, and Durk allegedly tried to get D-Thing to kick him out of OTF because of it. It also sounds like he referenced the chain snatching in his verse on Stuck in the Jungle when he raps, you said they stole your chain? You lied. They took it. After Mimo lost his chain, a picture started going around of a Durk tweet that said, how you gang? They took your chain. but it's rumored the tweet was photoshopped or that it wasn't even directed at Memo's situation. No one knows exactly what went down between Durk and Memo around this time, but it's pretty clear that their relationship was far from perfect. Before D-Thing brought him over to OTF, Memo was only rapping for a little while, but already had hits under his belt, like the track Steppers. Fans noticed his songs wasn't really popping off after he signed with OTF, and some think it was because Durk never really wanted to put him on. He was featured on the OTF compilation tape in 2021, but Memo's own career looked like it had faded out. Later that same year, Memo went on a Twitter rant calling out OTF for trying to blackball him in the industry. He wrote, "They won't let the world see how hot you is. They put dirt on your name and some more shit. Empire told me, somebody from the label told him I'm done. I'm going to jail and some more shit. Like, what the type of shit is that? Nah, somebody got some explaining to do." With all the internal smoke, it looked like Memo was trying to branch out and get a deal for himself at Empire. But according to him, someone in OTF was trying to stop him. Another tweet said, "On my brother, Ghazi, CEO of Empire, said somebody from OTF told him I'm through. I'm finna go do a lot of time. Who the does that on Steve?" Apparently, Memo has some legal issues going on, but he says it wasn't a big deal. In another tweet, he wrote, "First of all, both cases wasn't a weapon in my possession. Therefore, case dismissed if you know the law." He also said, "Second, who the told Empire I'm in a lot of shit, and blah, 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 when motherfuckers fighting 40 cases. Be for real, on Steve." Then, in January 2022, reports came out that Memo.
So as you can see, Dirk kicking kicking Memo out of OTF, or dropping Bezu right now with the feds on them. You know, keep your friends close, your enemies closer. Him living by that moniker would probably be like the best bet for him right now. But what I will say is the back door was definitely open on a lot of situations, and I feel that like gangs or other gangs claim bodies just to get away with it when dudes really know what's going on. Like I said, Bosstop got a lot more power. Bosstop got more power than people think, bro. You know, so never, like I said, these like you might not respect them, but these dudes as close to him respect them. You know, Fredo stuff. Bosstop and Fredo started getting had words before he died. We didn't know that. You know, um, like I said, Bosstop and Durk, they thick as thieves, bro. Um, Remember, it was a tweet that went out when Little Durk said, "I'm drinking blood money," and then Chief Keef said, "I would say I'm drinking OD, but that's my boy." Like I said, there was a lot going on in that 2014, and that's when I was still out there, really, running around. I was like I said, it was a lot of events that when these events was happening though, I didn't have it. It wasn't like I was doing YouTube. I was just on YouTube, but it was these events kept happening, and it just seemed fishy. During that time, I didn't know what to make of it. So even now, when I went back and just looked at all the stuff that happened 2014, it started to make sense. But I told you I was gonna go do that. I just didn't have time. So I've been working on time management as far as the channel, and my first priority is always just bring y'all the hottest content.